any better, more classic, more beautiful. The Ode to Joy we know in English. And it comes from the fourth movement of the Ninth Symphony of Ludwig van Beethoven, the Allegro Assai. And today I have arranged it for you in the original key signature so you can play along to any recording you find online. Yes, my name is Jonathan. This is the Cello Coach channel, and you are going to learn how to play Ode to Joy in D major on your cello. With all of my lessons, we begin with the bow. And every single one of these measures is divided into two. It's almost like the original with a slight difference, more simplification. The original has longer bow strokes, but we stay in the essence of the legato markings. So I'll start here at the beginning and play up to measure 17 for you to give you an idea of what the melody sounds like with the correct bowings. I suggest starting here in the middle of the bow, placing it gently and moving with as much of a supple wrist as possible. So yes, this is a portato right here, and it's not a legato. These are legato markings. That's a legato, that's a legato. I know in American English you call it a slur, but in the world no one calls it that. So if you want to know the world term, these are called legato markings. Legato. And right here, this is also a type of legato, both of these, and it is to play smoothly and connected. When you see a combination of the legato with this here, this hyphen, this dash, that is called a portato. Means to carry, and you carry the note a little bit further with a slight pause in the direction by which you're going, like this. So you see it was played 4, 1, 2, and there was a pause in that. You don't have to stop. You just take a little pause and you continue. It's as if you are carrying some water, you're carrying along, and you pause and you carry it along. You carry it along. It's not stopping. It's taking it, carrying it, and passing it on. So there's a little bit of a pulse in that equation. Just like that. Now, I would be remiss to not mention these right here. This right here in American English is called a tie. And what essentially does, it is still a legato. So we're not going to call it a tie for the purpose of this lesson. This legato marking links the two notes on either side of a bar line. This is called a bar or bar line. And these notes will be played to the equivalent of two quarter notes, which is what? A half note. And it doesn't stop. Here is the same thing. This is the half note. This is the continuous sound for both of those points in the music. Happens here as well. And it happens here. Yes, it happens here as well. So all of those are played like half notes. And I would be remiss to not mention it here as well. So play those parts as if they're one single note. You don't stop your bow. I hope that helped you with the phrasing and the bowing of this piece. This is the first moment in the Symphony No. 9 where the world hears this melody. It's introduced by the cellos and the basses. And I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. It really helps me out a lot. Also, if you're interested, become a member. There is exclusive content I release only for them. Now let's move right into the fingerings. Now I have my cello out with the markings. This is the first position here, ends in the 3 dots. And the fourth position is here. We're going to find some of our position being in the lower second position. That's the only shift. I would like to also bring your attention to this right here if you're learning the open strings and how to read music on the cello for the first time and you want to play this beautiful song in the original key signature, well, I have it covered. If you have a copy of my scale book, go to the back and you will find a worksheet. Here I have filled in the open strings for the various clefs that we use. So any note that occurs on this line or above will be on the A string, the chord de La. Any note that occurs on the middle line and in the zone in between is on the D string, the chord de Ré. And any note, like a note on the line or up to this space right here, so everything right there occurs on the G string, the third string. This is the first string, this is the second string, this is the third string, and yes, this is the fourth string. But for the purpose of this piece, we will not be going down to the C string. And also, we will be using some of the lower second position, which is right here. You can find this in my scale book. Going back to the score, I hope it's now clear that the top line of bass clef is the A, the middle line is the D, and the bottom line is the G.